Hey friends, Joe Owens here with JoeOwensCustomBaits.com. Man, I got a special video for you guys today. I want to take a bait that is one of the greatest bass baits ever created. And I'm going to show you a couple of simple modifications you can make to this bait that will not only make it a lot better as far as catching fish, it'll make it a lot easier to fish. Now, the bait that I'm talking about, it's a true pioneer in bass fishing. I once had an old-time bass fisherman tell me that this bait's been around since the 1940s. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I wasn't around in the 1940s, but I can tell you this. The bait I'm talking about today, I have been fishing for 40 years, and it's probably better today than it was 40 years ago. It is an amazing bait. It's a bait that 12 months out of the year, depending on the part of the country that you're in, it will catch big largemouth, it will catch big smallmouth. I've unintentionally caught several northern pike on it, and I've also unintentionally, while I was bass fishing, caught a couple of big stripers on it. So before I show you the bait, I'm going to show you a few items that are really important that you're going to need to make the simple but important modifications that I'm going to show you. So let me show you what the tools are, and then I'll show you the bait while you're wondering what the bait is. First thing that you're going to need a good set side cutters. You need them to be sharp. Make sure they're side cutters, okay? So you got that item. Next item, you're going to need some size number 4 VMC split rings. Excellent split ring, good quality. They're cheap. Buy them, Bass Pro Shops, Tackle Warehouse, anywhere. Buy them, eBay, wherever you want to buy them. Also, you're going to need a box of the KVD Mustad triple grip hooks. This is size number 4. And it's important that you use the size number 4. You want a larger hook on here, okay? Then, 2 other items here. You're probably looking at this thinking, what in the world is this? Well, this is a coffee stirring straw. You can buy a box of them on eBay for 500 of them for like $3. So, and you're going to need about a 3-inch piece of this straw. So make sure you got a little pair of scissors to cut that. And the final item that you're going to need to make this modification is you're going to need a set of large bobber stops. Now make sure that you get extra large, and I'll explain to you why here in a few minutes, okay? So there's the items. You need the number 4 VMC split rings, you need the bobber stops, you need the Mustad triple grip number 4 hooks, 1 stirring straw, and a pair of side cutters. And if you're still thinking, man, what's this bait this guy's talking about? Let me show you the bait I'm talking about, okay? There you go. One of the best big bass topwater baits ever made. I've started fishing these in 1985. This is a Smithwick Devil's Horse. Now, when you first pull these out of the package, okay, here, let me set this down here. There's a couple of things about this that are really important. First and foremost, make sure that both of the blades turn completely freely. A lot of times on the back prop here, it doesn't. And if it doesn't, just take a pair of needle nose and just turn this eyelid here counterclockwise, like a quarter to a half turn, and it should give it plenty of room. These seem fine though. And you want to make sure that those props are turning good. The one big weakness, 2 big weaknesses on a Devil's Horse prop bait, first and foremost, honestly, the hooks are garbage. They're just junk. So I would not fish it with these hooks. The other thing that a lot of guys have had problems and issues with, and this is what I'm going to show you today, how to eliminate this and fix it. A lot of guys, when they're fishing a Devil's Horse, because the front prop here, on different prop baits as well, not just a Devil's Horse, but this one here is inherently known for it. When you cast it out, especially if you try throwing braid, what happens is the braid has no memory, so it wraps around the prop and keeps the blade from acting right, even with light monofilament. So a lot of guys, when they throw this bait, they'll throw it on like 25 or 30 pound monofilament because it's stiffer, and you can do that, but I'd like to show you what I consider to be a better way. First and foremost, I'm only going to do one of these just to show you what I'm talking about here, but it's important. Okay, you can see right here how you got the treble hooks. You want to take the side cutters here, and you want to go completely across where the hole is. And then you want to put your hand above it so it don't pop up and hit you. And then just squeeze that and take the treble hook off, okay? There you go. So that hook's off that. And now here's what I want to show you. Here's the important part, okay? I'm going to show you a bait that I've already modified, what it's supposed to look like. So just bear with me here. Okay, here is the Devil's Horse, same exact bait, but I changed it. Now, I want you to notice two things about it. One, it's got the better quality hooks, bigger split rings, which will give you more leverage when you're fighting a bigger fish. But notice also that I just leave the center hanger without any hook on it. And there's a reason for that. With the bigger hooks here, you're going to get all the leverage you want on these fish. There's no reason to have another hook there. All it does, especially if the fish is a big fish and it takes a bait deep, makes it harder to get the bait out. I've never lost a fish because I didn't have that center hook on there. So, but if you will take remove those three hooks, put these bigger split rings, these better hooks on here, make sure that your props are turning good and freely. That's going to make a big difference. Now, let me show you how I rig it, okay? I've got a rod that I already rigged up, and I just want to show you so that you understand exactly what I'm talking about. It's going to look a little bit crazy, so just kind of bear with me. First off, the line that I got on here is straight braid. This is 50-pound Gamma braid. You can throw it, in about anywhere. Around docks, you can throw it in grass, around wood, big fish hit it, 50-pound braid, you're just going to be able to pull them out. But this is a finished bait here that you can see. Okay, it's got the bigger split rings, good quality hooks on there. Props are turning freely. But you might be thinking, what in the world does he have a stirring straw on there for? There's about a 3-inch piece of stirring straw that just moves freely on the line, okay? Then above that, about a 1/2 inch, you want to put an extra large bobber stop. And the reason that you do that is this here will move freely. And it does not affect the action of the bait at all, and it doesn't affect you fighting the fish at all either. But what it does do is you can use heavier straight braid, and it prevents this braid from wrapping around this front prop. So it'll completely eliminate any problems that you have with it. I guarantee help you catch some big bass. And if you're in the market for any American-made fishing tackle, I invite you to check out our online store at joeowenscustombaits.com. We offer free shipping nationwide. And please check us out on our YouTube channel at Joe Owens Custom Baits. Same with Instagram. And if you like what you see and the content on there, please sign on and subscribe. God bless you and your families, and thanks for watching the video.